Hi, and welcome to the second lesson in this series with rhythm changes, chords and soloing. In this lesson I will show you the basic chords to soloing with, but I will start with the arpeggios. The 7-chord arpeggios to the chords are a very good base to lean on when you choose your soloing scales. If you know the basic tones in each scale, the tones that the most important in a way because they belongs to the chord that's played, if you know them, you can easier go further and choose the different scales to the chords and know why the scales works. You will have a better knowledge why this scale works. So the first chord, B flat. If you talk about 7-chord arpeggios here, we have the root, we have the major third, we have the perfect fifth, and we have the major seventh. And then it's the root again, major third, perfect fifth, and major seventh. Play them in this position on the guitar. So this is to the B flat. You can have a B major 7 here. Then we have the C minor 7. So you have the root, minor third, perfect fifth, and the minor 7, and then they will come again as. So you repeat these tones in the next octave. You can go further than that, but in this position, yes. And then we have F7. So the root, major third, perfect fifth, and the minor 7. It comes a B flat 7 chord, and then we have these 7 chord tones. Root, major third, perfect fifth, and here we have the minor 7 tone. To the E flat major 7. So E flat, that's the root, major third, perfect fifth, major 7. And from that it goes to the minor 7 chord. And we have the root, minor third, perfect fifth, and minor 7 tone. And to the D minor 7 it's the same. To the G7, and then we have, so that's the root, major third, perfect fifth, minor 7, and then it's the C minor and F7 again. So these are to the A part, and the B part there are only 7 chords on the B part, so it starts with the D7, and it will be in this position. You have the root here, major third, perfect fifth, minor 7, and then it's the same to the G7 that I showed you before, and the C7. Alright, so here is the C, the root, major third, perfect fifth, and minor 7. and we have the F7 here at last. Okay, so there are the arpeggios to the chords, and you can practice them just to soloing. And if I soloing without the backtracks here, you can hear when I change the chords actually through the chorus. So I start here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, something like that. And as you hear, I play the tones that belongs to the chords here. And it's good to have them in your rucksack when you choose the scales. And the scales I used here as the basic scales. I start with since it's the B flat key, I start with the B flat Jonian scale, and on the B flat chord, and that scale works on C minor F7 because it's 2, 5, 1 here, and the same tone works, but on the C minor you will have the Dorian scale, and on the F7 you will have the Mixolydian scale. But it's the B flat Jonian scale, B flat scale, a major scale. Then we come to the B flat 7 chord. Then it will be a Mixolydian scale. Here's the root. The difference is the 7th tone, that's the minor 7th tone here, from the B flat major Jonian scale, okay? And the B flat Mixolydian scale is the same as the next to the E flat major scale, but here is the Jonian major scale then. Then it goes to the E flat minor 7 chord, and there it's great to play the either the Dorian, E flat Dorian, or you can also play the E flat melodic minor scale. So you play the major 7 to the E flat here, even though it's minor 7 in the chord, but to the key it works great. Alright, and then we have D minor 7, G7 to C minor F7, and on D minor 7 to G7 the C minor harmonic minor works great, and it will be a kind of altered scale to the G7, because you have the root, you have the flat 9, major 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and the sharp 5 in that scale to the D7. So C minor harmonic minor. Right? And then it goes to the C minor and F7 chord, and we're back in the B flat key there, B flat major scale. To the bridge, I played on the D7 chord, it's a Mixolydian. Mixolydian D, and on G, Mixolydian and G. And on C, Mixolydian in C. And on F, Mixolydian in F. So it's a Mixolydian scale as the basic scales on the bridge. Alright, so this was the basic soloing scales and arpeggios to the rhythm changes. Next lesson will be with color chords. See you there.